Sadhguru, tell me, like, we have such a diversity in our country, whether they are different languages, traditions, religions, and food, and all sort of diversity.
Definitely food.
Which is beautiful, like what you say about difference and discrimination. Differences are beautiful, like how like a man is different than a woman, and flowers are different, and so on and so forth. So there is difference which is beautiful, but don't you think there should be one spirit? There should be something that could bind us together. I don't see anything, because the only common factor between us is definitely the motherland, because you're from south and I'm from north, and if we didn't have the history of slavery to connect us, we would never know what we are talking about.
We are very balanced because we are from the sea level.
Yeah, his nickname for me is mental. He calls me cuckoo. Yeah, so Sadhguru, don't you think we should have something that can bind us together? Don't you think it's so easy to play us as people, as a nation, and that spirit of, like, I can think of only one thing that can bind us together is probably nationalism, which is the most infamous word in today's time. So what is it? What can bind us together?
See, this diversity that you're talking about, as all of us know, there is no other nation which has this complexity of diversity. We have 1,300 spoken languages in this country, and 1,000 different ways to cook, and 1,000 different ways to dress, and every 50 kilometers you drive, people look different, dress different, speak different, eat different, everything different. So, this is what also helped us to survive. You must understand this. See, just look at this. Wherever the English went, for example, or before that, the Islamic invasions, wherever they went, they made sure the entire population was religiously at least compromised. This is one country they couldn't figure out because they don't know where the head is. Because we are an organism with, million heads, nobody knows which head to cut. So don't complain about this, because this has also been our survival. After nearly 1,000 years of occupation, we've still retained our culture, maybe little bit of distortions here, there, but we've still retained it simply because nobody knows where the head is, otherwise they would have chopped off the head.
So where's the head?
Because this idea that there is some central point in the cosmos and there is one head sitting up there is a stupid idea. Modern science is proving that to you beyond any doubt, but we have said this for thousands of years because we saw this is a headless cosmos. Even today, if you go to Syria, Lebanon, you will see thousands of women especially named as Hind. They're named as India. Their understanding is Hind means India, and they have taken the name Hind. Even today, thousands of women have this name that they are Hind. So, because forever we've been known as one nation for more than 10,000–15,000 years.
That's a good
This is because everywhere they went, they saw a nation was always built on the sameness of language, sameness of religion, sameness of ethnicity. But they found this land, there is no sameness anywhere. If you look from your neighbor to you, you are a different person, absolutely. You cook differently, they cook differently, you speak one language, they speak another language. But they called this one nation because this was the only nation which was a land of seekers, not a land of believers.